Hey there, thanks for joining me today. This is Laura Lim with Keep Inking Up. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! In San Antonio, Texas. And today I wanted to share a tip that I learned from Martin Stone from Martin's Mayhem. He's a demonstrator in the UK, and I asked him for permission to share this tip with you. I think it's just wonderful. I use it all the time now, and it involves stamping your sentiments and then getting them cut really close to the text and really straight lines and everything. So hopefully I'm going to be able to share this tip with you. So to do this, I am going to actually use a sentiment from All for Baby. I'm going to use this Little Hands, Little Feet, Big Love. And I'm going to use just a scrap of paper. It can be any kind of cardstock. This happens to be Flirty Flamingo. So I have my stamp already mounted on my clear block. So it says Little Hands, Little Feet, Big Love. And I have, like I said, this is a piece of Flirty Flamingo. I've started using this tip on how to trim close to these sentiments, but I also started not to use so much white cardstock for my sentiments. I'm starting to try to use colored cardstock with colored ink. So since this is Flirty Flamingo and I want my sentiment to stand out, I'm using a darker color pink. So this is Magenta Madness. So I'm going to go ahead and, oops, sticky. Go ahead and ink this up and stamp it down. I don't need to worry about it being straight or anything on there because my tip that I'm going to share with you is going to take care of that. But I'm going to go ahead and close up my ink pad because I don't want to get ink everywhere. Okay, let's see, I need to make some room here to bring in my trimmer. This tip uses our trimmer, which I think is just a really good trimmer. This is our Stampin' Up! Trimmer. And what you're going to do is place it in your trimmer and align the, again, it doesn't have to be, I didn't have to stamp it straight because we're going to just use the guide, I guess you call that, on the trimmer. So what I'm going to do is line up the bottom edge of the, where it says Big Love, with the line. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, hopefully you can see right here that the bottom edge of the text is aligned with the plastic part. Can you see that? And then I'm going to just go ahead and slice, and that came right close to the edge of the text. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to understand what I'm doing. So you don't have to use just that side, so I'm going to slide it over some more, and again I'm going to line the top of the words Big Love to this side of the plastic. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying, but I'm using the plastic part of the this guide bar to line it up, and then I'll cut like that, and I've got that super close there like that, and then I can go and do the same thing. Let me see, make sure it's on the screen. I'll line up the edge of the E with that plastic part and trim. And I'm going to go between the words Big Love. And then to the other side, I need to be able to see the plastic, so I'm going to pull the B over like that. And just like that, I have those cut really close and nice and even around the sentiment. And I can continue doing that with the other part as well. So I'm going to, I don't want to put that up there because it's not necessarily straight. So when I do this, I try to pull the cardstock away from the straight bar because I'm trying to make it straight according to the text that has been stamped. Again, hopefully this is making sense to you. He explained it so much better. And I'm going to slide this in here. And now that it's straight, then I can go ahead and use the top bar to trim next to the words. Again, I just line it up along the edge of that bar, and there you have it. And see how nice and even those little words are around the text. So let's see if I can zoom back out. So I wanted to share a card that I made using that same process. So I had Big Love, Little Hands, Little Feet. I guess I actually put it in the wrong order. It should have been Little Hands, Little Feet, Big Love. Oh well, I think this card is still cute. I uses some of the other images, or the bear image from the same stamp set, the All for Baby stamp set. Isn't that a cute little baby card? And then I used the new Hive embossing folder and the Brilliant Rainbows dies on the background. So just a really cute baby card. But I really wanted to just share how you can use our trimmer and use the edge to guide along it so you can get nice even cuts right around any sentiment. And you can do that with any sentiment. I do have a couple of other samples that I wanted to share. I've shared these on my social media, but here again, happy birthday, so you can see how it's all equal around the text there. And again, it's not on white cardstock. I stamped a darker color onto a color cardstock. And here's another one that's extremely familiar to that one, but I just used a different sentiment. So anyway, I just wanted to share that tip with you. I think it's wonderful. I thank you so much to Martin for sharing it with me, well, with everybody, and I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you found this tip helpful, and we'll start doing that so you can trim your sentiments perfectly. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.